Milo!
Hey!
I bring you the list of destiny. Explain, what are we gonna do today?
So as we already explained in the last sneak peek episode, we got our hands on a batch of guitars from Belgium. They are not from Belgium, but from a Belgian collector. The guitars came in, or rather Koen and Wessel they drove out to Belgium to collect them. And there are some incredible guitars on this list, and we're going to find these guitars today, have a look at them. We're going to pick 5 that we're going to shoot a demo of for the new arrivals, but we just wanted to take you along on the ride and find them. So
Let's go!
we're going to start with this one here. We already unpacked it and fell in love with this particular guitar. Comes in the original Gibson stag case from the 30s. Don't fact check me on that. So, this is a Gibson L00 from 1933. This is incredible. Look at the lacquer. I believe that this one did have a neck repair somewhere.
Yeah, on the heel.
On the heel, yeah, you can see it here. But it is stable. It sounds really incredible.
Obviously very hard to judge this way, but we're gonna
Yeah.
make a good demo out of this one, I think.
I think we will. Right, I don't know what is the best way to go about this, but I think we're just going to have a look in this rack here. Let's see what guitars we can find. I believe this is one of them. This is a Martin 017, serial number 53154. Wow. This doesn't weigh anything. Feel this.
Well, that's really light as a feather.
Yeah.
Same with the L00 actually.
Yeah.
Was
I
very
think this
light.
is even. This one is even lighter.
So, just a disclaimer that everything on this batch, it just came in, and it's
Needs to
not
be checked.
It needs to be checked. It may or may not have strings, and a lot of them are actually in great condition. They just haven't been checked yet.
Yeah. Have a look at this. Full mahogany, small body guitar.
56, you said?
No,
Or
32.
32. Oh man.
Yeah. We have an 015.
From 55.
55.
With original Larifé case.
Yep. Another full mahogany
Martin.
O size guitar. Incredible.
Awesome. Alright, so we've seen
Yep.
3 very interesting acoustics.
Acoustic
I also know that there are very beautiful electrics in here.
That is correct. And also one of the coolest. I think I say this all the time, also in the new arrivals, that a model is my favorite. But this is one of my favorite models of all time.
Which is the
It's the
Duojet.
Gretsch.
It's in the back, right there.
It's so special that this collector still had all the original cases and gig bags with the guitars.
The Fellowship gig bag from 1956?
55.
55.
So if anyone is a fan of Julian Lage, you will have seen him play a Duojet like this. My. Donders dikke Duojet. Michael Donders dikke Duojet.
Well, can you say anything about this model? You said it's like your favorite in a way.
What I really like about this is we know Gretsch mostly for their big-bodied hollow body guitars. It's sort of a combination with Gretsch and a Les Paul model, but because of these pickups, it sounds completely different. I didn't even know it had bridges like this. 55, and in black, which is also really cool.
Milo, there's something on this list that I really want to see. It says Supro 1952 Perloid.
Hoi. Had jij die al onder handen genomen?
Ja, op zoek van hem.
Oké. Dus wat voor...
There's the lead connection in the middle, and there's a ground connection sleeve which screws into place and makes the connection. That's something we haven't seen in quite a couple of years.
So we're looking at a Supro from 1952. It's a full Perloid small-bodied guitar.
Yeah, it looks like a humbucker, but we could tell it's only a single coil.
So we have to look into it a little bit further and find a plug. But then it will sound fantastic.
All right,
we have a lot to cover, so I
Let's
think,
go.
We need to ask Bill. Bill, which one is next?
Put your paw on it.
Put your paw on it. What's that? Gibson Les Paul Junior? Oh, it's over here.
Nice pick, Bill.
Thanks, Bill. If I know one thing about Bill, is that he really loves one pickup guitars with a Bigsby. And there we go.
Dang.
Les Paul Junior, what's the year? 55. Very, very
Wow.
cool. So
Les Paul special.
whatever color it was, it turned completely brown. And man, this really has been played. '74 Telecaster.
Maybe open up two tellies because there's another one right next to it which also belongs to the same batch.
Okay. So it says Jeff Buckley setup. I don't believe Jeff Buckley has a signature Telecaster, but I could be wrong. I believe this is just a Telecaster setup to be exactly like the one that Jeff Buckley plays.
Exactly.
Wow. One of the most beautiful guitar sounds ever recorded, I believe. On his Grace album, Hallelujah, the sound, also with the plate reverb, it's
Nice.
So, another telly.
Another telly.
Okay, so it's 73, quite a hefty one. I believe the Smugglers telly, they have a sort of new routing beneath the pick guard, and I think they call it the Smuggler because you can smuggle some things in that in that cavity. So we don't know what's in it. Might be guitar picks. Whoever buys this one will find out for themselves. We have a Hofner short scale bass, and it's not the violin bass. That's another model. I don't know the model number, but these are so cool.
Oh damn!
Really like these short scale basses.
I love them.
These sound so good. I just saw that there is a J50 somewhere. There we go. Oh my!
This one's just seen a lot of playing.
A lot of aggressive picking, scraping away on the top, but it's still intact, which is really nice. 54.
A 54 J50. That's insane.
Need some new strings, but oh yeah. So this is a Taylor 610. I believe they re-glued the bridge on this one, and it still needs some new strings and some extra setup.
So once again, this came straight from a guy's studio.
Yeah.
And he hadn't used a lot of the guitars in years, so
They need some.
They need
TLC.
some love. The D28,
Yeah.
right there.
Where is it?
It's right there.
Yeah.
If you follow my finger.
74. Right.
With a pickup.
Yeah. Pretty cool.
You found another one?
Yeah, so we had a 017, we had an 015, and now we have
But
a
this is a
0017 with nylon strings.
very interesting.
That is a choice.
Well, it was used in a studio.
Yeah.
Could be for a specific sound. That one.
If you need this sound on your record. So we continue our search. I think we need to head downstairs.
Yeah.
We need to go downstairs. Let's go. Tom. So we're looking for all these guitars from the Belgian batch. Do you know?
I just got in, I'm afraid, but let's have a look in the vault.
Yeah. I think everything here is really normal. I've seen this guitar so many times.
Look, it's
Oh,
electric guitar.
So it's a D28E, right?
It's supposed to be a Martin Dreadnought. Is this a factory original?
It does say D28E, which would suggest that it's yeah, it says D28E. I don't know if all this is original for a D28E, but it's really crazy. So we have volume.
I believe this is actually a very rare guitar to come by factory.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it is.
incredibly rare. Never seen one.
Alright, so we just entered the villa because we are looking for something else.
I don't know where it could be. Maybe it's in this. It is in this bag. So this is a
gold foil pickups.
yeah, they are gold foils.
Yeah, sorry. This is a
This is a Harmony H71, if I'm correct, and is it yeah, H71. They also call it a Meteor. And you have an H72 as well. You have an H74. Cool. It's quite clean compared to the the other guitars that we saw today. Amazeballs.
nice. Alright, so we found a
Michael.
few more. Yes, Milo.
Yeah, we found a few more. We still are looking for two more. We have a Takamine N15, and it's a 1986.
1986.
Ah, so this was his Nashville-tuned guitar, I believe.
I actually know a few people who really love these 80s Takamine guitars.
They sound really good. Also, plugged in, they sound really good. Then we have a Washburn. No idea what we're going to find here. Alright, There it is. We were looking for this guitar.
Ah, it's not a Washburn.
This is not a Washburn. This is a Danelectro. Well, you would say Danelectro, but I believe this... Let me tell the whole story. In the Sears catalog of the time, there were guitars of both Danelectro name and the SIlvertone name. This model, most of you will know this as the U1, the Danelectro U1 model. They also made the U2, 2 pickups, and the U3 with 3 pickups, of course. But there were also SIlvertone models that look the same as this one. The difference being that the Danelectro ones have the pickup a little closer to the neck, and they also have a longer scale length than the SIlvertone. It's hard to say. We have to dig into this because we have to know for sure. But it is really cool nonetheless. I believe this is a 60s?
A 59, I think it is.
59. Yeah, that's so cool. And it has this copper look with the sort of the sparkle in it.
And also the leather kind of...
Yeah, these are just so cool, these guitars. So we'll look into it. And just wanted to mention, we got in all these guitars, and when something like this happens at our store, it all moves incredibly fast. So the guitars come in, there are people in our store, some of those people are interested in these guitars, some of them buy them. We just wanted to mention that maybe the guitars that we show you today, or some of that end up on the website, may have already been reserved, may have already been sold as well. But we also showed a lot that aren't on the website yet. And so these are available. And if you are interested, then please reach out to us. And we will stay in touch about the possibility of buying a guitar like this. This is quite a realistic picture of how it sometimes works in a store like this. People hear about guitars ending up in the store, they send some messages and maybe they buy it or they come by. But please do not feel left out, because a lot of these guitars are still available, and we really want to help you find your perfect guitar. So just wanted to mention that. Maiko.
Yes,
I
Milo.
think we have some Gretsch guitars here.
And this is not a Jet, but a Chet.
So, this is a 1964 Chet Atkins. I don't know the entire history about these guitars, but this one isn't a complete hollow body. These F-holes are painted on. I don't know if all of them are painted on these models.
Well, we actually had one 2 or 3 weeks ago, which was also a Chet Atkins Tennessean.
Yeah.
Also in orange, and it also had
painted on
the fake hollow
right
F-holes.
Probably all of these will be on the website sometime soon.
What are you doing, man?
Hey, we're going to end this episode, kind of weird episode of New Arrivals, with a Jimi Hendrix Strat. Don't really know what to make of this. Sam is laughing. Somehow I have to tell you something about this, but honestly, I don't really know. As you can see, we have a red Cyclotard,
It's probably a 90s Jimi Hendrix.
Yeah, I think this isn't a Fender guitar.
It's a red Neff.
It's a red Neff. This is truly a red Neff. There you have it.
The more you know.
Learn something new every day.
Well, that's something to say, right? We learn new stuff every day as well.
Yeah.
So we do diligent research on all of these guitars.
Yeah.
Before we put them up on the site.
We will find the truth eventually.
Yes. So what you're seeing right now, it's all unfinished. It just came in before it goes onto the site.
Yeah. So I think we found most of them. Maybe one or two are still missing, but we will find them. I hope you enjoyed this episode of New Arrivals. It was something different. If you like this style of New Arrivals videos, then let us know. Maybe we can do that more often. It happens every so often that we get in a batch like the Belgian batch that we showed today, and I think we will show it in a New Arrivals, of course, when that happens. So thank you very much for watching, and we will see you next time.
All right, one more chance. Bill, which one?
Which is the one?
Which one?
Which is your favorite?
Is it this one?
Which is your favorite?
This one.